What's up everyone? I'm Ashley Smashley. In this video, we're going to talk about what it's like to get on the divine path and follow your intuition instead of planning and working hard to create your life. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications, babe, because we are just getting started over here, and this girl is about to manifest a life beyond her wildest dreams. So there are two very different ways to create your reality, right? There is one way from the human creation, which is what society has been programmed to do, where we make plans and we work hard and we put in a lot of effort and we accomplish things and do all of these human things, right? And then there's divine creation, when we decide that we are going to follow our intuition and stop trying to control the outcome. And I'll tell you, baby, whatever your divine plan is, your highest timeline to unlock your infinite potential is way bigger than anything your human ego can plan and create. And you're going to see that in my life. I will show you. It's a coming. But when you are doing this, right, when you're following your intuition, you end up getting into situations and weird experiences, and you're in the midst of this like paradigm busting experience where I'm in the middle of this experience and I have to overcome a few different limiting beliefs, the fear of being seen, and this other weird emotional thing that I'm going through. I don't really know how to put it into words, but it's like this like learned helplessness. I feel like I need somebody to help me. And what I really need to go do is face my fear and get it over with. And this experience that I manifested by following my intuition, this came to me out of the blue, right? So here I am in the middle of this experience that is going to completely change everything for me. And I could have never planned it. Never. It is so fun and so exciting when you are in the midst of this like revolutionary change in your life. And it was so mysterious, you never saw it coming. I never saw this coming. I didn't even know it was in there. And we're like going swimming through the shadow. Whoop, here we are. Here's something. You got to release that. It is such an exciting, adventurous, mysterious way to live, to follow your intuition. Instead of making plans and setting and accomplishing goals, you just do what feels best in that moment. And you are always expecting for some miraculous thing to show up. And usually it does. Some crazy out of this world thing that you could never have planned just appears into your lap. Poof, here I am. And it's happened to me countless times at this point on the journey, right? So I just know something's right around the corner. I can feel it coming. Here's another example from the past of exactly what I'm talking about. So I thought I was going to move to Vegas. Then there was an incident in Vegas and I had to go, right? So I left Vegas and I went to LA, and I had no idea what I was doing. I was just going to van life around LA for a little bit and check it out. And when I got there, my friend who was from Michigan but lived in LA then, she said, hey, you can come stay with me for a week. And she is like a world-class chef, and she cooked me amazing gluten-free organic dinners every single night for free. When I left her house, I had no idea what I was going to do. I was so scared and still so traumatized from what happened to me in Vegas. And it was so crazy because I was driving, right? Gonna go find somewhere to post up and sleep for the night in my car. I heard pull into Walgreens. So I pulled into the Walgreens that was ahead, and I got out of the car, I went in. And as I came out, I looked down on the ground and there was a ton of change on the ground, like a lot. So I bent down to pick it up. I was so excited. I looked up and there was a man walking on the sidewalk. And it was like his aura lit up and the heavens opened. It was like, ah, and I heard, talk to that man. And I had quit smoking, but he was smoking a cigarette. So I was so stressed and scared. I was like, excuse me, do you have a cigarette? And he gave me his last cigarette, right? And I knew as soon as I laid eyes on him that something was up with this dude, right? You know, those like instant like soul connections, right? Soul tie, soul contract. So I go back to where he was staying. He was renting a hotel room by the weekend. That was where he was living with 2 dogs, right? So I go over there with him and we take the dogs for a walk. It's like right on the beach where this hotel was. And I told him I'm going to go to Southern California for a little bit, and then I plan on going to Arizona. And he's like, oh my God, I'm going to Southern California and then I'm going to Arizona. And he's like, I have work, I need help. And I was like, well, that's just not a coincidence, right? Like, so anyway, this guy and I end up kicking it, right? And I go help him paint some rock star's house. We moved to Arizona together and we ended up dating for like 3 months. I had somewhere to live and he was a very traditional man and he completely supported me. And all of this because I followed my intuition. It's just a magical, mysterious, you never know what is around the corner. You never know what life-altering lesson you're going to stumble on into. Like I am right now, baby. We're going to go face the fear. We're going to go face the fear. We're going to go release it. And I'm telling you, the divine path of following your intuition and manifesting your life is so incredible. It's one thing that I can do in this life. I want to be able to inspire more people to decide to unlock their infinite potential and get on this divine path and get out of the matrix and get out of the programming of how you think a life needs to look. Everyone thinks you need to settle down and have a good job and have good credit. And it's like, no, you can effortlessly manifest all these wild, fun, exciting adventures and be in the midst of a revolutionary, life-altering change and be so excited because I know once I get out on the other side of this, it's game on, baby. Your girl is gonna blow up. So take a chance, take a risk, get on your divine path and follow your intuition. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video.